Okay, let's go. As you can see, it is really very late. Yeah, I had a lot to do today, and I'm mostly done, and I have got some time tomorrow to still finish it. But I worked a relative amount, so I wanted to kind of, how do you, I just wanted to finish this up. Wanted to do something else than just only basically working. Oh yeah, this took like 10 minutes because of course it did. And there are like 4 different ways I can still mine RNG manip. So just gonna do a couple of resets, I think, or at most a couple of resets. I was working 2 mines that progressed RNG. Now I'm working 3. I could run between 0 and 4. So I have 5 different RNG values I can reach. The probability that that I get a wrong specialist is 1 in 3. So I have a 1 in 3 to the power 5 chance that this doesn't work, which is not a lot. That is 9, 27, 81, 243. Yeah, so it's 1 in 243, or a quarter of, is it a quarter of percent, right? Yeah, that's a quarter of a percent. I was trying to figure out factors of 10 there. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not going to restart or I'm not going to save an RNG manipulate for Vienna, which has an 8% chance to fail. So, you know. Quarter of a percent is, those are odds that I don't really mind. But yeah, this is a really long turn because both the Ottomans collapse, and I'm fairly certain the Ottomans partially collapse, and the Argentinian spawn and the Mexican spawn. So this is a very good start to one of these games. Very happy that this is the way it's happening. But yeah, next turn, the turn after next turn, we do get chemistry, which will help out a bit. Yeah, and that's the Ottomans collapsing. Now all of the players have moved, which is, I mean, that's not been a minute even. And now 2 civs are going to spawn, which is going to take like 5, probably. Oh, apparently not yet even. But they must be done soon. I'm thinking, is turn order based on year of spawn? Because Portugal went and then not much after Italy went. No, because the Ottomans collapsed really early. So they had an early slot. I also really like that we're still fourth or third on the leaderboard. We used to be fourth, now we're third. Despite having 8 cities and basically no land. And weak, low population, relatively speaking. We're definitely being helped by having 4 vassals, which are... Italy is really weak, Poland is quite weak, but Portugal and Castile are quite strong. And all the European AIs are running to get the newly formed independent cities. Think about it. I'm not going to conquer them, that's not what I'm thinking about. The thing I'm thinking about is I recently played as the new Egyptian Civ, and one of their missions forces you to go to 1840 as well. And having conquered the Ottomans. And after I did, I got it. Well, I did that in around 1800. And I believe it was, or maybe even earlier, I believe it was around here that the Greeks spawned. Instead of being an independent civ. But that might require the Ottomans to be completely dead, which they aren't right now. Yeah. Also, a couple of turns later, the Ottomans reformed in that game, which was kind of annoying. I actually had to reload to get my stability higher, so they wouldn't do that. Which was easier said than done, but still possible. Yeah, the current... I haven't played the other two new... I mean, I technically started the game as Manchu, but I quit it really early on. I've only really played Egypt, not played the Australians at all. Egypt is quite fun, although they have the same issue that the Austrians have, where your final mission is an in this year mission and not a by this year mission. um, which means that you can't end early. You have to suffer through the early 1800s with all these new civs spawning in. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, good enough. Okay. Let's go here and do this. That was the plan. And let's reorganize some tiles, because you're not... It's 23, is that possible? Because no. 19. Also, that's also not gonna work that way, so it doesn't really matter. Just actually it might, because of the rat house. Just do this. This city can steal this copper. Yeah. Oh, I also got this tile, which is interesting. I could settle a new city there or there. Don't think I'm gonna, but good. It's also not that expensive in terms of stability. Yeah. It's okay. I should have probably just ended my turn already while thinking about stuff like that. Ooh. Oh no, this city just needs to grow a bit, and I need to improve this tile. Probably gonna put a farm there. This turn shouldn't take that long. Should be able to see what's going on here. In the middle of the turn. Guess not. Didn't take that long. Ah, the Ottomans are trying to retake their land. Okay, I have a couple of farms, so now, yeah, you can run even more specialists. Yeah. That's a total... Could I run even more? Could run one more. No, I can't. I just barely cannot run one more. But that's fine then. This city can run this tile. Is that worth doing? Maybe the other city should be running that. To grow. This city just, yeah, like that. I could also do this. That might actually be better to just do that. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, no, it kind of does. It does. It does absolutely matter. This city really needs to grow really quickly to run all of these good tiles. Yep. So we have 7. It's might be possible. We'll see. We still have 19 turns. Ah, they conquered the city back. So I lost a lot of tiles. Yeah, no. I definitely made a mistake. This city should be here, and this city shouldn't exist because that city would be a triple food city, 3 food resources, and it can also run specialists. So why is this city? This city should be running this tile as well. Doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, this turn is also going to take some time because of Colombia spawning. So I should have also saved for this, because if... Should I have? Yes, I definitely should have. Because if this is a scientist now, then I'd have to go back to 1808 again, and that's 17 minutes gone. Fortunately, this is no. There's one more. There's still Brazil that spawns before the end of our game. Oh, I have something to talk about. It's a Civ4 thing still, so it's still kind of relevant. This and it also kind of dates the this game, but whatever, doesn't matter. This week the Civ4 AI Survivor started back up, season 9, and I participated last season for the first time and was quite fun. And this time We just had the first episode, so that was yeah, the first game at least. That was quite a unique game, to say the least. Yeah. It was spoilers to people who haven't seen it yet, but a leader that Ashoka won at least, and Ashoka is a leader that, or Ahsoka I think, is a leader that had a decent start, but should have been diplomatically kind of isolated, but wasn't, and therefore got, yeah, just survived everything somehow, which was weird to see. And everyone else just struggled. Well, actually, only Elizabeth did fine, which is also kind of weird. She's not necessarily the best leader, despite being the reigning champion. So yeah. Interesting game. Mansa Musa is out already. Just game over. Kublai Khan, who I expected actually to do quite mediocre, is also out. I was hoping Cyrus would do better, despite him having a bad start. I thought he could mop up Hatshepsut, who has, by the way, never gotten any points, never had any wins, never had any second places. Crazy. I mean, it kind of makes sense. She's not really good at that, good at winning games. Nationalism, I'm going to say no to, because I mean, it probably doesn't matter, but getting the nationalism tech obsoletes hegemony, which I'm currently in. Nationalism is way better, but it doesn't help me that much. But hegemony being obsolete means that I lose a little bit of stability. Probably doesn't matter, but something. Guess then doesn't matter what you're gonna do. You can go here. Oh yeah, I built this windmill, assuming it would have 3 gold. So I could swap this over to that tile. There we go. And then this. And this could steal that tile for an extra hammer. And now let's go refix my specialists. There we go. I think I prefer artists over statesmen. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, okay. Doesn't really matter, but it's a thing. I should also probably swap this to do, maybe not that, but like that. Okay. No. Yes. and then do this. That saves a turn. That might change things. We'll see if that changes things. Wait, 15 turns, 30 years. Gonna be very close. Really very close. I might get or not get it based on if I can move a great specialist in and settle it in one turn. I think that's possible, right? Yeah, definitely. With 2 movement to spare, or actually 1 movement to spare. I couldn't settle a specialist from Rome in Prague in the same turn, but Vienna's close enough. Just do this. This does nothing. Doesn't matter. Just do research. Is there any tile that we win by going culture or anything? I could steal this deer, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to lose this for sure, but good to or these 2 tiles, I think. But it's good to have them for now. Oh, the Ottomans are at war with Germany. Interesting. Can I get some happiness resources, perhaps? Maybe something that... maybe like a wine and a dye. Or actually, these both, no, that harbors don't count. I could also just do this. That doesn't actually solve this. Because this city doesn't have an arena. Of course not. Why would it? Oh, I can run 20% because of this state. Solved. Problem solved. Everything's roaded, except for this actually. Actually, I don't need an arena, not at all. This is yeah, that's a free specialist. Could really quick build an aqueduct. I could also build a settler because a settler will build an aqueduct here. That's way better. It will also build other things, I think, but should build a aqueduct at least. Yeah, Brazil's also going to spawn. Aqueduct and market even. Yeah, that's worth doing. How fast? 16 turns. Yeah, that's just gonna have to be it. I don't think that's good enough, but just do this. I really don't care anymore. Do I even care about the cereal industry? Probably not. Just do this. What's the worst that can happen? This national college is going to be completely useless, but whatever. At least now I might steal some tiles. Like this deer is kind of close. I think. Maybe not. Maybe this border is just so fixed that you can't even get this deer. That might be why I have this tile and not any of these three. Oh, you can't even see that. There's a tile hiding behind me that I own that is just isolated. Oh yeah, the Brazil spawning. So yeah, gotta wait again. I could talk about the next game of AI Survivor that has hopefully gone up before I upload this. So I mean the start had a bunch of civs and I hated all of their starts basically. Can I remember it? Yeah, you had in the northwest you had Lincoln, who is usually really terrible. Next to him in like the center north, you've got Alexander, who is quite a competent warmonger, and they are not that far apart. But I really disliked his start. I believe he had copper nearby, but no iron nearby. Or I mean, it's a bit far away for him at least. He'll probably get one, but maybe not even. I don't know, it was a lot of plains, I believe. It was quite a mediocre start. I didn't really like it. East of him you have Ragnar, who is somehow the worst civ in the game. Well, one of. There's something that is going to happen. I'm going to claim is going to happen with Ragnar, which I think is quite interesting. Actually, I'll just claim it now. Note that it is like half a week before that game actually starts. I think Ragnar's going to found a religion. Crazy as that sounds. But no AI in that entire game starts with mysticism, so harder for any of them to found a religion. And he is tied for the most religion-focused civ in that game, as in kind of about it. Which is that's also saying something. Most other civs don't really care about religion. There are a couple that have the same level, but I don't think it's going to be one of the first two. I think it's either either the monotheism religion or the Code of Laws religion or something like that. That's gonna be quite interesting. And quite far, no, a little bit south of Ragnar's Hannibal, who I believe had a quite bad start as well. Like Ragnar has a fine start, but he's terrible. I think Lincoln has the best start, but he's also terrible. Alexander had a mediocre start, but he's a decent leader. Hannibal had also, I think Hannibal has quite a bad start as well. And I mean, he's also not as competent as I occasionally like him to be. I think he's probably going to do okay, despite his start. But I didn't have him getting any. Maybe he gets a kill or something, but I didn't think he'd get any. He'd get a great score or anything. Below that is Victoria, who is also quite a mediocre leader, but what can I remember about Victoria's start? I'm doing all of this off the top of my head. She's her first couple of cities are gonna be good, and the rest is terrible, absolute garbage. So her land is also quite bad. She does get a lot of land probably, which could be quite good for her. But she's next to her nearest neighbor is Hannibal, who she's not going to be friends with probably. Oh, I stole an extra tile there. I stole this mine tile now, just now. Oh, it's probably only these tiles that have a chance. Maybe even these a bit. Good. Probably only these. Oh, I also stole that tile actually. So now my land is connected again. Yeah, just go road this. Yeah. Okay, next up. Yeah, I didn't think Victoria would do well. Next up, so that's the Victoria Southeast. Then pure south is Willem from the Netherlands, who has I think has a fine start. He's also a good leader for the most part. Except when he's absolutely terrible, which is so he's kind of hit or miss. He can be an arrowhead and still get just steamrolled by a somewhat aggressive civ like Alexander of the Greeks, who is straight north of him. Also Hannibal probably just crushes him in later games. I don't know. I didn't like Willem's. Willem has a good start actually, but I don't like him as a leader. Then there's, there's one more. I know of one more civ. I think it's just one more civ. No. Or is this? This is not an 8-player game, right? No, it's all 6s and 7s. Yeah. So it's nope. So the last one is Joao, who has a small corner in the center west of the map. Okay, I think we can just continue on. And his start is also really, he has all the strategic resources very close, and so he can build like 3 good cities, and then everything else is garbage. He is the furthest away from all the warmongers in the northeast. So he has a good chance to survive, but I didn't think he'd do much. And similarly, Ragnar actually has a good chance to survive because he's surrounded by people who would like him as a warmonger, because they're all warmongers. And like I hate all of their starts. Really, all of them are terrible. So it's really difficult to find a good. Yeah. Have a good idea of who's going to win that. Run that tile. It's fine. Let's build a fort here. I don't know. Oh, I got some good tiles here. Cool. +3, yeah. Okay. So in the end, I decided to go for Alexander to win the game. My guess would that's my guess at least. Yeah, I mean, there's a Discord server that I'm part of for Civ4, and someone said that they really wanted to pick Alexander, so I started discussing or started sharing my thoughts, and the first thing I said was Alexander's start is terrible. I really don't like him for a winner, and then I picked him to win regardless, because I couldn't find anyone who had a better chance. So yeah, that's what I did. Who had I as a second place? I think it was Joao for second place. Just as like he survives. Might have been Victoria. I mean, it's probably between one of those two. And I think I had Lincoln first to die. I mean, it must have been Lincoln first to die, right? There's a piece weight difference of 9 between Lincoln and Alexander. The moment they meet each other, they're going to hate each other's guts for the entire game, so that must be it. Why are you shrinking so much? Oh yeah, because I said that they would. I wanted that. 8. 8 turns, you're at 8 turns as well. It's gonna be really close. I might be off by a single turn. And of course, for the remaining of the picking contest, I had like... I didn't have that many wars, like, despite it being... I was assuming domination victory. I think I had like 13 or 14. And I'm also assuming it's kind of an early win. So yeah, that's my my thoughts about a picking contest or a game that you can't see yet, and if you're following it, you have already seen the entire game off probably. Okay. Yeah, let's build forts as a joke. And let's station some troops there as well. City defender counts on the forts. So I thought that would be funny. Iran declared war. Very cool. Are they going to send troops? Probably not. It's Bismarck. One of the worst civs in the base game. Ooh. Nice. If we actually fight a war, then it's good to have that. No, keep building culture. Just do that. It's fine. Governance culture. I don't care anymore. You too. Krakow is 70% Austrian. I might... Oh no, wait, I can't flip it because they're a vassal of mine. That's totally fine though. Yeah. I don't think this game or this turn is going to take that long, so I'll just wait here. Yeah, we're already there basically. Yeah. Nope, you don't matter. You're a vassal. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I have extra happiness, it doesn't matter. Oh. Oh, that's why they declared war. Iran declared war for Kuwait. Interesting that Portugal settled Kuwait as well. Oh. Very cool, yes. Can't get rid of the jungle yet, so that's a terrible city, but whatever. there's also this. Oh yeah, yeah. That at least that city at least kind of makes sense. Germany flipped back to cautious. That's not good. I don't think it really... I think I have enough. 8 please. 1, 2... This is going to be 6, 7... Or yeah. 7 and... 8 here. Yeah. So it's going to be fine. I really should try to flip Germany back up to pleased. Not sure I can, but we'll see. Sure, you can have that. You can also have that. Yeah, we're still invited at least. Let's see how many cities we lose this time. I mean, that's a bit... Yes, sure, you can have that. Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, sure. Interesting choice. Don't think that's gonna happen. Wait, France is too stable for Mexico to spawn, actually. So Mexico actually didn't spawn. Yeah, okay. The Portuguese city got... oh, we did get Breslau. Fascinating. Did not expect that. Let's reorganize a little bit. Did I get additional food tiles? No. But I did get this. Which is, I mean, it doesn't actually matter. That's gonna take too long to do something. Let's build a farm here. Yeah, over a watermill. No. Oh wait, I already had that tile. Never mind, I'm just stupid. This. No, this tile. Actually. Like that. That's the idea. How close are you to getting a 7 turns? No, that's not fast enough. Could also ask Berlin next time. It could be funny to do. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk to Germany. Genuinely don't know. There's nothing I could have done, right? Could have gotten more culture, but that doesn't matter. Okay, before I forget, Germany. -7 from close borders, of course. Can't do that. We already have +4. Not sure what to do. I should definitely not trade with the Ottomans though. Could do this. For the gold, of course. I actually need a bit more to never have to worry about it ever again. Could get 400 there, or I just do this. Actually, I need a bit more than that even. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's look around here and then... Actually, I don't... Yeah. They lost all of their stuff here. Really sad to see for them. But that's what you get when you have 29 cities looking at Britain. Oh, that might actually be something. Doesn't actually force me into a war. I don't care. Nope. 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 What are the odds that this defensive pact is going to backfire, right? Why is Budapest shrinking? Is it not working this tile? Is that it? I think that's it. I think Breslau stole this tile when it flipped to me. Yep. Solved. Okay, I'm going to really quickly check. Autosave 1840. Just okay, I'm not gonna wait. Or I'm not gonna go back those turns. Okay, and now the moment of yeah, okay, we will actually get it. Because if every great person that spawns makes the next one more expensive. So this could have been, instead of 1 turn, could have been 4, and then we wouldn't have gotten it. But now we get there with 1 turn to spare. Assuming Rome gets the good specialist, which is 75%, 76 tech. Yeah, 76%. And that needed also to not be a scientist. Okay, save again. And just end turn. Split wasn't actually far off, in retrospect. But it was definitely too far. That was an engineer. Okay, so let's reload. No, wait, that was a autosave for this turn, right? I'm just so used to loading autosaves. Yeah, that was the autosave. This save. And then I can do some mind manipulation. Now, how many mines do I still have left? Because I got rid of a lot of them. I'm working 1. Could work. I'm working 2. That can spawn. 2 out of 3, I think. So let's try 3 out of 3. Nope. Yeah, that's it. So now we have 10 great arts statesmen. I don't fairly certain I don't need to get rid of my vassals yet. Really? I mean, I know that let's try this. You could cancel, and they're pleased still. You're also capitulation, right? Yeah, capitulation this time. That one went fine. That's 6. Really? Can I maybe, if I do that was the plan. Really? I mean, I still have an extra turn. Oh, I got this. Okay, let's fix that. It's all fine. I mean, what else could I possibly do? Let's just skip the turn, maybe next turn it will be possible. Next turn is also Australia spawning this turn. We're just barely missing out on Canada. The rest have spawned. Yeah, we dropped quite far on the leaderboard, but that's okay. Oh, Poland immediately vassaled to Russia. That's also not good. Oh, I could get Russia up to pleased. Then I'd compensate. I had Russia for quite a while, I think. How's 8 friendly the hard part here? Oh, because it's friendly in or please relations in Europe and independent civs. So a lot of options don't actually count. Like the Americans are apparently pleased with me, but that doesn't count. I mean, this is the strat, right? There is nothing else. Or, I mean, there is no better way. So, if I could cancel the vassalization of Portugal and Castile, or Spain, and get Russia to pleased, that would still work. I think that's the best shot I've got. I might have to declare war on the Ottomans. That might get mutual military struggle up. Oh, Italy and Poland both capitulated to Russia on the same turn. I just realized that. That's very, very not good. Let's say, let's just assume Russia will flip to pleased 3, 4. And let's assume I'll get these 5, 6, 7, 8. It's still possible. I guess I should have done this next turn, because then they can't recapitulate immediately. Let's see, Russia. We already have mutual military struggle because of Iran. Yikes. Yeah. Let's see what this does. +1 here. That's not good enough. No clue. I'm going to load an earlier save. Just really very early. See if I could get rid of them. Their capitulation status. Because it might have been the Iranians attacking. And so I'm technically defending my vassals. Yes. Okay. So that does work. So we reload before being declared war on, which I think is this one. And now immediately get rid of the Portugal and Spain vassals. And then we just try again, starting in 1840. There's still only like 5 turns. Am I already at war with... Yes, I am. Yeah, okay. Uh, 32 then, I guess. I'm not at war, good. And I probably also should not take this city. That might make the Germans happier with us. Let's try this now. Also, yeah, I wanna get rid of Portugal immediately. Really? Okay, I can get rid of Spain, who is also probably going to immediately recapitulate, which is kind of an issue. I mean, let's try it. They're here on the leaderboard. I might have to say yes to this as well. Okay. Did that help? Yes, that did help. I'm at 6. That is good enough, technically. Right, I mean... No, not yet. Okay. Seems okay. Yeah, that's good enough, probably, right? No, I need a bit more. Do I try to Grenzer the city? Now to think about it, let's talk to Russia. Nah, not gonna happen. I could try this. What would I do with the city even? Let's see if I can give it back to someone. Yeah, this is why Grenzers are busted. I lost 1 on this city, didn't use cannons at all. Yeah, fine. That's nothing. That's a that's a rifleman pikeman explorer. Funny. Okay. Currently at 6, yeah. Okay, didn't steal any good tiles, so that's fine. Let's try again. They're still independent, that's good. No, not. That's not. You. Nope. I'm not going to do this time. Let's see if I can get that. No. Yeah, sure. Good luck with this. Oh. Oh. Sure. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, that's possible, of course. Good thing that I built the Dome of the Rock then. Okay. I'll really wait until 1850. Hmm. We're actually fighting, I guess, not just meme fighting. Extremely cringe. There's a boat there. Ah, that's actually, I mean, it's not good, but it's okay. I'll have to accept it. Interesting. Okay. Please kind of fix that. Really unsure why Portugal wants to stay. But for now it's not actually an issue. Oh, Russia's also friendly, or pleased, right now. Yeah. If I could just get rid of one of my vassals and have that mission be done, I'd be happy. But that's currently not possible. Because it's an in mission and not a buy mission. Let's double check this again. Okay. That's still possible. Okay, resave this. Yes, that's fine. Okay, 2 turns. That's still good enough. I should try to get it to 1 turn. I could have done that, but I'm not gonna do that though. Okay, that's good. That's okay. Can I get this to 1? Yes. Doesn't matter. Kind of. Turkey made peace with Germany. Are you still at war with Poland, Portugal, Egypt, Italy? That's it. Okay, you're not at war with Russia. Could give you back the city. Or I just do this. I guess Portugal's stuck, but that's fine. Actually, just in case, fairly certain you need to. Let's save again. Because I think it shrinks and therefore there's some issue there. Germany's... Oh, that's an engineer. Wait. Need to load this. And there's some mine manip. I didn't expect this to be 2 hours long, but I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay. Mines. I've got one more to work here. I don't need to save, that's fine. A German spy. Does that mean that the Germans are now... No. Germans aren't now mad at me. Because I caught their spy. Yeah, that's fine. I need to do that. That's also fine. Again an engineer, okay. That's crazy. It's crazy that there are two seeds back to back that have different that still give me an engineer there. It's 25%. Okay, so instead of working that, I should work one less. Maybe, probably. I think that's good enough. I can still change a lot of RNG if necessary. There's still one more mine to not work, and there's another one here. I think that's it though. Different name, third engineer in a row, okay. Fairly certain this should work though. I mean, okay, yeah, the RNG is different because last time the Russians asked me to cancel deals with the Danes, which they didn't do. So it's just 3 RNG seeds in a row that have different, that have an engineer. Could have even been a priest, but no, always engineer apparently. Okay. So, get rid of this mine. And this mine. Oh, there's one more mine here. And if that doesn't work, then there's just no RNG seed, I think. That would be crazy. That's a fourth. Fourth engineer in a row. I could also do some other weird things, probably like declaring war. Get rid of that one, and this one, and this one. Yeah. Basically anything to get a new RNG seed. I don't know. I guess I'll try to find some Civ to declare war on. Maybe I actually have to roll a battle. But I don't think so. Yeah, I think this is the optimal setup. Yeah, I can just declare war on Vietnam. Probably they're the weakest Civ. Nobody likes them. People hate them. That might change the RNG seed again. I could also go attack Athens in a single turn. I can actually reach that. So I can do some battles. That rolls RNG quite far. I mean, this is definitely a new RNG seed. There we go. That is 10. Also, you can just do whatever now. I can steal a couple of these tiles and this and that, and seems okay. Turkey signs defensive pact with Thailand. Very good job, Thailand. Here. And Spain does too. Okay. So let's... I'm just going to save again here. At 48. Germany flipped back to cautious because we're no longer in a war together, but Russia is still pleased. That's actually still good enough, because Castile hasn't capitulated yet, or hasn't peace vassal to anyone. Actually, it being in is kind of interesting here, because buy only checks at the end of a turn, but it checks at the end of every turn. In or no, actually I don't think that matters, because in checks before anyone else gets their turn. And I think buy also does that. And that's relevant here because maybe some civs will capitulate or peace vassal during their turn, but I don't give them the option if I lose them as a vassal on the same turn that I win the game. We'll see. Oh yeah, of course. This is gonna take some time, because new civ is spawning and stuff. It's almost 3 at night. Remember when I said last time that I'm a morning person? I mean, it is true. I am properly collapsing here, but I mean, I'm 1 turn away now. So just got a post saying that or saw a post that said that Civ4 is currently on its way to be more popular than Civ7. It already beat 5 and 6, which is or in current player base. And Civ4 is actually growing somehow. It's doing quite decently. There are, on Steam at least, there are currently like 2,000 players, and 5 and 6 are not that high. 7 is currently at 5.5k, but that's going to drop at some point. So Civ4 is going to be the dominant game. That's going to be fun. almost there, I think. Probably. Four minutes. It's been 4 minutes since the timer updated. This time updated. Usually it doesn't take much longer than 4 minutes or 5 minutes. Come on. I only need one more turn. Not sure what's going on. Try to keep myself busy, but there we go. Get bent. Yes, so. You're still pleased? And you're still pleased? We dropped quite a bit. And you're still a vassal. We're actually at 9. Yes. There we go. And the moment the turn comes back to us, I think that's when we win the game. Shouldn't be taking that long. Yeah, there we go. Sure. It took a bit of reloading. That's it might actually tell us at the end how many reloads there were. I haven't been looking at the game. I'm seeing the Ottomans going absolutely crazy. Session 7. Really? That's it? Oh yeah, because it doesn't count reloads as more different sessions. Okay, that makes sense. Australia's yellow? That's, I don't like that. They should not be yellow. think they should be like a blue. Australia feels blue to me. Not sure why. In terms of score, we did not do very well. Here we are. Fair enough. Yeah, that's it finally. See you in the next one. Not sure what we'll play then, but oh my god, I'm actually getting a headache. I need to go to bed. See you at some point.